Lesson 260. Let me remember God created me.
Hi there. How would you like to receive the keys to addressing any self-esteem issues or misperceptions of self-value that might arise in you or anyone else? Let's explore what Lesson 260 has to offer on this topic.
Let me remember God created me.
Father, I did not make myself, although in my insanity I thought I did. Yet, as your thought, I have not left my source, remaining part of who created me. Your Son, my Father, calls on you today. Let me remember you created me. Let me remember my identity. And let my sinlessness arise again before Christ's vision, through which I would look upon my brothers and myself today. Now is our source remembered, and therein we find our true identity at last. Holy indeed are we, because our source can know no sin. And we who are his sons are like each other, and alike to him.
In other words, when we talk about illusions, the discussion isn't limited to the external world we observe. Our very perception of our own identity can be an illusion as well. That's why recognizing that God is our Creator assists us in dispelling those self-deceptive veils about ourselves, allowing us to connect with our true identity. God created us, and we are as God created us.
Lessons 94, 110 and 162. I am as God created me.
When we affirm, "Let me remember God created me," we're essentially invoking the holiness that resides within us. So, whenever someone judges, criticizes, blames, assaults, belittles, or diminishes us, let's hold on to these words.
Let me remember God created me.
But even when we risk falling into the other extreme of pride, arrogance, or feeling superior to others, let's remember this phrase as well.
Let me remember God created me.
Let's also remember, as we did yesterday, that there's no sin, that sin is yet another illusion.
Lesson 259. Let me remember that there is no sin.
Sin is not real, and neither is guilt. To render these perceived attacks powerless, we simply need to tap into what we really are. The memory of it is there, even if it slips our mind and we forget it, it cannot be lost. Let's just reconnect with that recollection.
Let me remember God created me.
We are the thoughts of God, and as the thoughts of God, we never left our source. We are not separate, we are part of who created us. That's how holy we are. Today, we aim to deepen our understanding of who we truly are and take another step toward that realization. Let's call on our Father today and ask Him to let us remember that He created us. Let us remember our identity. Let's ask for a shift in perception, a shift from fear to love. And our sinlessness will arise in our awareness. As we recognize and embrace our own innocence and that of others, we will see ourselves and everyone around us in the light of pure love and kindness. We will look at them through the eyes of Christ.
Let me remember God created me.
These words are not just flattery to let God know that we recognize Him as our Creator or to try to gain His benevolence. These words have power. They help us remember our true source and, in doing that, allow us to find our true identity. It's not about alleviating a perceived sense of guilt we might carry at some level in our mind. It's about realizing who we really are and acknowledging our own holiness. We're holy because we're part of God, and our source knows no sin.
Lesson 35. My mind is part of God's. I am very holy.
Let's acknowledge that today, as an active decision we make, as a strong stance we take. We are the sons of God, we are like each other, very holy, and we are like our Father.
Let me remember God created me.
Let me remember God created me.
Let me remember God created me.
Isn't that just enlightening? Do you perceive the power in making this decision to acknowledge our identity, our source, and our holiness? How will this affect our lives from now on? keep on practicing morning and evening as we've been doing, and take a few moments every hour to remind yourself of today's idea. Should you feel lost, uncertain of your value, or judged or attacked, just remember to repeat to yourself,
Let me remember God created me.
And as we conclude the section titled What is Sin? With today's lesson, let's remember one last time that sin is an illusion that clouds our recognition of our true identity as God's creation. As God's thoughts, we remain forever sinless and one with our source. By recalling that God created us, we dispel the illusion of sin and see ourselves and our brothers through Christ's vision, recognizing our shared holiness and divine origin. This remembrance aligns us with the truth that we are as God created us, pure, whole, and eternally connected to Him. But if you've missed the introduction to this section, or want to refresh your memory one last time, click on the link that will pop up on your screen at the end of this video. Or you can also find the link to section 4 in the video description below.
Let me remember God created me.
Let me remember God created me.
Let me remember God created me.
You're doing an incredible job. Keep up the fantastic work. See you tomorrow to begin a new section in A Course in Miracles and for another transformative lesson. Quick note before you go. Making these videos is a labor of love, but it's still financially challenging. If you've found value in what you've watched, please consider supporting with a donation. Even the humblest contribution means the world and ensures the continuation of these daily lessons. Thank you for your generosity.
Did you enjoy the video and find it helpful? Please give it a like and leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. We have a new lesson every day. And if you've been with us for a while, please consider supporting the channel. There's a lot of love behind these videos. Check out the video description for more details.